Right, just as we're warming up for MX3, give us an opportunity to go through the official result. Matic James, Cody Ryan, Flint, there we go. Let's get away, MX3. What a busted field, this is huge! As we call it, the whole shot, and ready to get through and go flying. So, way out of the blind spot, so cool to get away. MX3, a lesser known commodity. First time ever having MX3 at Woodville. This is absolutely brand new for us, of course. We used to have our veterans field, and we also would have an extended program because of the qualifying with some of the other bigger classes. But now, in having only our 3 championship classes in women's, gives an opportunity to have our MX3 and with over 30 in the lineup, a faster growing lineup. Everybody wants to be part of Woodville. For our feature Sunday racing. So there it is, now called MX3 by ability. It's a name that's come out of a bit of racing being done elsewhere around the country, and Manawatu's been pretty to piggyback. We used to call it senior support. We had that on our program for the likes of our own motocross championship 2 years ago. We changed to use the name MX3 as well. It's been one of our fast classes. Had, of course, our Pie to a Star and senior support winner from yesterday, Campbell Murdoch, was our club MX3 champion. So keen to see how this MX3 lineup will come today. You know, these guys are the next best thing in big time motocross. We need to always remember that. So great to see. Hey, you go back, you know, we've got people like the Josh Coppinses, the Blair Myers, plenty of others in this world that have actually come out of the equivalent of this, what it used to be in the expert motocross days, when we used to have pro and expert classes with many riders coming through in our fields to start in the expert class and make their way into the pro lineup. So a little bit the same now with our MX3. Think of Peter Boone. He's just got 11th to qualify. We haven't had the first MX1 race. I'm sure he'll crack the top 10 at some stage today, and he's just one that's come through from winning MX3 in 2023. So good to see in our lineup. So looking out on our program for the update and some different names. I'm going to look for Campbell. I don't know whether he even started today, but after yesterday's ride, how good? Or will it be one of our young guns? Looking out. Take it away, Nick.
Yeah, Fletcher Saunders there. He's on the KTM 300 SX by Trimax Logging and SS Harvesting. That's the man out in the lead at the moment. I see a 141 there. That's Cooper Smith out of Bombay. Brought to you by Degree Building. So there's your 1-2 at the moment. And Fletcher's on a roll at the moment. So he's got a good margin as we head into the Toyota Bowl out the back of the track here. And let's watch them come over Honda Hill now. That's looking nice as well. So awesome to see. There's a good bit of local talent thrown in here as well. Some of these guys were lucky enough to get first dibs on the track with the juniors yesterday on Saturday's program. And so you can get 2 full days of senior MX3 racing here at Woodville at the moment. We've just had a bit of an oopsie here coming into the Judd Refrigeration Double. So hopefully that rider's back up. He's good and he's getting back on the bike, so that's good to see. So at the moment, this is shaping up to be some good racing, and very exciting to see a full field out here, Neil. Shows you the calibre and how many people want to be at Woodville racing.
Yeah, you did right, Nick. That's what it is too. And a lot of people, you know, the senior support, we used to have 2 classes, an unders and over by capacity, and that's where we decided to split them and put the better guys in on our Sunday program, and that's exactly what people want to be involved in the big day. And I'll tell you what a massive day it is. A field of 35, that's exactly what we want here every year for an MX3 lineup. So the quality as well. You know, people like young Fletcher out there at the moment. What a good run indeed. A lot of the ex-juniors, people like Cooper. We've seen his older brother Ruben in action as well. Oh, this is awesome. So go Cooper. That'll be pretty special to see up there. So Cooper Smith, get the right Cooper, Neil. That's a help. Cooper Smith in our field today. So there we have it with some of our guys stepping up. As you rightfully said, Nick, those that came up out of yesterday's racing. But I tell you what, Fletcher Saunders, how's this for the young Rotorua rider? Hopefully he'll be able to take this to full effect on his home track next Saturday, round 1 of the Yamaha New Zealand Motocross Nationals.
Yeah, he's certainly poised to make a good run for it. So, yeah, no, this will be good practice for him as well. And there's still 141 of Cooper holding it down. And then the 115 bike there, that's Luke Buckley out of Auckland. Brought to you by Extreme Motorsports. 8 of, let's just take a look at our program. That's Will McCready, local man, also on a KTM 300. So you'll hear the tang of the 2-stroke through there on a bunch of these 250s and 450s. So Fletcher's making the 300 absolutely sing out there at the moment, so he's got to be happy with that. He's already catching up to a bit of lap traffic already, so he's having a fantastic ride here, Fletcher. Looking comfortable there, but look at that, we've got a bit of action here for the second place. That's 115, that's Declan Piper. He's moved up, riding very well at the moment, so he's going to give Cooper, that's Cooper Smith, he's going to give Cooper a good run for it, trying to push up into second place. So with Fletcher a fair few seconds ahead, it looks like Cooper's going to have a bit of a defensive masterclass on his hands here if he wants to hold on to that second place. So at the moment, you're 1, 2, 3, Fletcher Saunders by Cooper Smith. And then that was the third place there, Declan Piper, brought to you by Max Gear KTM, Horapito Motors, and Jumpstart Horapito. So awesome ride from Declan. And very stacked field of MX3 competitors here, so they're treated to a lovely Woodville track at the moment. We just had a brief couple of minutes watering a couple of the berms and some of these corners coming up to the super jump. So again, our hats are off to the Manawatu Orion Motorcycle Club and the work they do, especially the track building team as well. This thing is running absolutely mint this weekend. You couldn't ask for a better track, Neil.
Speaking about Manawatu, though, keep your eyes on Will McCready, the Robertson Prestige man, and superb form back on that number 88. Let's look out for the bike, so watch for him to come through. He's decided to make the big change this year. He's gone two-stroke, gone the big, beautiful AFC Moto SX, get it right, Neil, SX 300, so the big bore two-stroke. So look out for the number 88. Where's he going to be as we look out for him? So Fletcher, race leader, over the finish line jump. Here we go in first place. Second place for Cooper. And he's got it up to third now, got up to third place. So Will's on the move, Will McCready. Where are we going this time? That is definitely on third place. So keen to look out for that change. Well, no, it is still Declan. So sorry, my fault. Got it right. Oh, both of them similar on similar bikes, both with that same gear on. And a similar double up of numbers as well. So no, not to right. So Declan Piper, the man with an awesome pedigree, super young guy. Just one of those things. Declan for probably about the last couple of years, he'll turn up to event, always come around. Hey Neil, do you want a hand? Do you want a hand to set up? I just admire the young man, and to see him improving so much out on the racetrack is awesome. And a reminder as well that he's now doing 125 and 250. So this is his first big senior ride. And on the 250 as well. So I said to him today, are you doing the 125 class? He said, no, Neil, I've decided to do MX3. And this is a great introduction to moto. So great to see Declan out there. And he's keeping Will out, our own Will McCready, back there on that Robinson Prestige AFC Moto 304th place.
Yeah, so we just saw as well. So while we were chatting away there, it looks like, we've just had a bit of a crash there coming up to the Judd refrigeration double there, so the rider is A-OK. He's back on it. Another 115 there. That looks like Luke Buckley on the CRF 250Rs. I hope he's all right. We've also just had Kyle Workman sneak up there into fourth place, and this corner here is causing a bit of grief at the moment, so hopefully the rider can get that one sorted. So a bit of action here we're seeing coming into the Judd refrigeration double. So you're getting plenty for your tickets worth today here at Woodville. So hopefully the rider's okay on that one, and we'll just take a look as we see our riders coming through the backfield from the island. And will it still be Fletcher? I think it is on that 300 SX. So the big bore two-stroke. They're a very good weapon there. They're an MX1 eligible motorbike there. So he's looking very comfortable out in front. Cooper Smith still holding on to second place, and that's Declan Piper having an awesome ride in third. And it looks like it's the 117 there. It looks like George Campbell as well coming over our super jump as well. And the 77 bike, Sheldon Brown out of Ekatahuna, just down the road. Awesome ride there. 241 in behind him. So that's Kyle Workman there. So Kyle had a good run there. So we've lost a bit back on Will McCready, Neil. So hopefully he can make up a bit of that work. But as a moment, your top three all on KTM machines there. The 300 and two SX 250Fs. So KTM 123 at the moment, looking very sharp here in our MX3 class presented by Stringfellows.
Well, even some of our veterans from yesterday having a ride. So, got people like our own Peter Locke and a former local star, Rowan Inkman, former Manawatu mini champion. And the man now out of the beautiful Woodburn Tavern at Renwick near Blenheim. And now, of course, coming home to his home region here in Tararua country. So well done to Rowie. Go Rowie out there having a ride today, doing the double with MX3 in our veterans class yesterday. So good to see those. If you've come all this way, then get more motocross and do it for 2 days. Didn't know you'd been going to the gym, Rowie. Great effort out there. Rowan Inkman on the Woodburn Tavern supported Marlboro Kawasaki bike out there as well. So good on you, Rowie, and coming home along with Brad, of course, our club president and race organiser. They used to race in minis together, and we go to a mini event, and it would be Rowan winning a race one day and Brad the next. They were toing and froing all the time back on those old PW50 days, winding back the clock around 25 years. Bring it on, Rowie. Great to have you back here in the North Island, back home. But he's just another one of our riders. Looking out there, yeah, Will McCready's dropped back to about 8, so a bit of a disappointment for Will to be this this far back in the field after he did so well to be holding on to a 4th place. But I tell you what, when you got George moving up, you got Sheldon, and there's to our race lead. It's Declan. Declan's the one. He's got 95. No, sorry, change there. Declan's still there in 3rd. So just a change for a 2nd, Nick.
Yeah, Cooper Smith up into 1st place there. So he's gotten past Fletcher after that awesome start that he had. And he's got a fair bit of space between him and Fletcher as we come into the 2-outer bowl there. As we look past the new GR Hilux in the corner there, looking very smart, over Honda Hill. What an awesome ride. So something must have happened out of the backfield there, and Cooper Smith has put on a clinic here to get ahead of that and into the lead here. And look at that, Declan's gone through to 2nd, Declan Piper into 2nd place as well. So Fletcher's dropped 2 spots in the last lap here, so hopefully he can get back on the pace there. And the 77 bike coming through there, that's Sheldon Brown out of Ekatahuna. Good ride from Sheldon. And here's a couple of more YZ250Fs coming through. The 241 there, that was our man from Napier, Kyle Workman, and the 147 of Thomas Robinson. Mike Wanyamahama, we've just had another crash as well coming in. And then that was George Campbell out of Martinborough. So I hope George is all right there. He's come down just before our Judd Refrigeration double. I hope he's doing okay. This corner has claimed a few lives so far in MX3, so hopefully it's not too trying out there. As you can see, it's a bit of an interesting picture because we can see clouds of dust flying from Honda Hill and then coming into proper chocolate motocross down at the bottom of the corner here. So you're getting a little bit of everything here on this Woodville track. So challenging conditions at the moment here in our Stringfellows MX3.
All right, Stringfellows contractor, great supporters of the club, involved in our civil construction, traffic management and other details. A local business, been going for a few decades now, and a quality name on board. Had my son Chris actually for a campaign, was interested in civil engineering and went to work with Stringfellows for a short bit of time just for some experience and before he decided on his future career path. So massive thanks to Stringfellows and what we've achieved with their family as well. So our family with their family, great to see. But I tell you what, Declan on the move, that is not over, Nick, at the moment. That's going to be an awesome 3-way bike fight. I think we're going to go down to the wire on that one. So looking out for it. I think it's probably Declan has realised that, hey, if he's been able to get up from 4th place into 3rd and now into 2nd, he can push for that number 1 also. So Fletcher Sorden's under all sorts of trouble, but some good drama happening on out front. Let's see the change. Will it happen? Will it happen?
Yeah, Cooper's got a bit of margin up his sleeve at the moment, but it is narrowing. Declan Piper is looking fast. He has come back quite a while, and Fletcher's just dropped off the pace there after an awesome start. So he's still sitting back in 3rd place there. And as we look for the 77 bike there, that is Sheldon Brown. And he's having a good ride there too. We're just seeing another couple of our riders come through. That was the 94 bike there, so we don't have him on our program at the moment, but we will be able to update you thanks to MX Timing once we can get a closer look at our confirmed results there. So again, very good program here for MX3. Good number of riders, and awesome to see the amount of sponsors that are looking after these guys too, showing you the health of our sport at the moment. And again, this track at Woodville is definitely giving us a bit to work with, especially the riders here. So there's a couple of nice lines forming up into the Judd Refrigeration double here, and we can see as well everyone's sort of preferring that inside line there, but it has swallowed a few bikes if you're not careful. It's going to start looking like AMA Supercross and a bit of slot car racing as some of these ruts form up again in this beautiful Manawatu soil. So going back to our race leader, it looks like Cooper Smith is sitting in the backfield at the moment. We left it with Cooper leading over Declan Piper, and we'll wait as we get them at the Jesse Nielsen Phillips Super Jump to update you on the results. And we've got a white flag there. We've got a white flag for Cooper. He's just holding on at the moment. His to lose from here. He's got the white flag. We're on the last lap. Declan Piper still in 2nd place. And there's Fletcher there coming through now. So the 1 and 2 of Declan and Cooper have absolutely run away with it so far. They're on a show of their own at the moment, getting through the lap traffic, Neil. So we'll just take a look as they come over Honda Hill now. Have we got any change? Cooper looks to still be on top of things. And he's favouring that outside line there. That's looking pretty fast. Oh, and he's dropped it. Unfortunate there for Cooper. Shocking stuff there. Hope he's okay after that one. So he's dropped it there. So that's Declan Piper, who rides high up over the Judd Refrigeration sign there. Unfortunate stuff there. So Fletcher will now move into 2nd place as well. Declan Piper, your race leader, after an unfortunate fall there for Cooper Smith. Oh, Sheldon Brown is up too. Sheldon Brown getting up too. So good result there for him. Can he hold on to that? So we've had some absolute drama here in our MX3 at the moment. Just before the Judd refrigeration double, Cooper's gone down and they've left the race wide open for Declan Piper at the moment. So we're on the last lap at the moment. Fletcher's moved up into second place, Sheldon into third now as well. So it'll be interesting to see where Cooper managed to get back on the track, because those two were quite far ahead of the rest of the pack. So there's going to be, at least he had a fair bit up his sleeve to get back on the bike. That was a tough crash there, as he just lost the front into the mud and then had to wrestle it back up. I can see him there, he's just coming over our Brent step up there, past our flags flying. So we've got good representation here from a few countries, and also FIM Oceania here today at the 2024 Woodville Grand Prix. So that's always very special. So there's a bit of work for these guys to do out in the backfield at the moment and coming across the island. And here's our checkered flag. Congratulations to Declan. What an awesome ride from him. So he just held on there. Big margin coming back now, and look at that. That looks like Fletcher's come, Sheldon for third. So Fletcher has come through. Fletcher Saunders in 95. He's gone second place. And Sheldon on the 77 bike there. Well done here to get up into third. So there's your top three at the moment for our first round of Stringfellows MX3 racing. Congratulations to Declan for holding on to that one. And hopefully Cooper's not too banged up after that one, and he can get back and give it a good nudge for round two. But already, first two races so far here at Woodville have given us a real treat. So something for everyone here. And we'll just hand over to Neil for the official results there as they're rolling through.
All right, indeed. So it's a MX3 class brought to us by Stringfellows Civil Contractors, and what an awesome race. And how bad is that? How unlucky is that for Cooper Smith? Dropped it on the last lap. So that gave Declan Piper the win, Fletcher Saunders second, Sheldon Brown for the third, go to Cooper Smith in fourth, followed by Thomas Robinson, Will McCready up there. So Will was up as high as fourth place, went back to eighth, but he has fought back. So some real credit for him to have come back late in that moto, so well done for the update. I tell you what, nearly a little bit too late. Close to 40 riders in the field, well over 30, and that gives us the depth we want in our class for MX3 racing, so how good to see. So Will McCready confirmed in the 6, Hunter Gilwardson for the 7, 8 Kyle Workman, 9 Josh Waller, 10 Jacan Horn, followed by Harrison Finlay, Mitch Rowe, Charlie Free, along with Case Malone in there. So that's a quality field for our official MX3 update. What a cool class to have with us, and giving us some great racing. And to give you an idea, of course, their time at 1:54.494, so good time. Fastest, by the way, Sheldon Brown. I bet you he did that in that penultimate lap. That was the one where he made the big time move. Let's see if we can get a bit of an idea of what lap that might have been. Certainly it's a best time. No, in fact, it wasn't his last lap, so I believe it will be the penultimate lap, so couldn't quite see that exactly in the race, but well done. The fastest man, Sheldon Brown, who made up the most time of anybody in that top pack. So what an awesome Stringfellows contracting race, so quality to see, in conjunction with Roofing Industries, just one of our other great partners. Scan Power, proud to bring us racing. Power distribution company for Tararua, for Southern Hawke's Bay, for Kapiti Coast, and for Manawatu as well, along with Stringfellows Civil Engineering Contractors, proud to do our traffic management, along with other great parts of our civil construction area. Of course, Tararua District Council, we're in Tararua country, and so good to see. Toyota, of course, corporate sponsor on board with Manawatu Orion, the home of the Hilux, the home of the Hiace, most popular ute, most popular vans you'll find in the pits area, along with Honda, proud to bring us the International Grand Prix here. Quality sponsors with a quality team on board. ACP and air conditioning and plumbing, your privately owned team here in the Manawatu since 1992. The name says it all, giving it all. And of course, Dwyer Tech Engineering, for your construction, for your build, for your drain laying, for your plumbing. They do everything top to bottom, and proud to be supporting our event as well this weekend. How good to see a moto like that. Super excitement as we take a quick break. We'll be back with more on the program coming up as we rock on.